friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen. I am a dating and relationship coach, and today I'm excited to talk about an important topic: when you feel invisible in the dating experience. So whether you're young or older in the dating experience, everyone usually goes through this where they feel like they're invisible, right? Maybe to the person that you like, maybe you're left out of a certain crowd or clique. Maybe you feel like you got overlooked or overpicked. You're just not chosen because you feel on some level that you're invisible. Well, I know that I've struggled with this for a long time in my own dating process. And actually, the way that it showed up with men was that I would date men who wanted this idea of me. They wanted some kind of fantasy of who they'd projected me to be in their mind, but they didn't really see the real me. And over time, it was hurtful. It was painful. So feeling invisible can show up in all kinds of ways. It can be not being chosen. It can be becoming invisible in the relationship, or feeling like you're just not satisfied in getting your needs met. So today I want to talk about 3 examples of this, how it shows up, and then share at the end what you can do about it. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing at the subscribe bell below. If you like this video, please click like so that other women like yourself can get support like this in their love journey. So the first example I want to share of feeling invisible as you're dating is often what will happen is, as you're getting to know a man will present some kind of need that he has. Maybe he wants you to help him with something. Maybe he needs money. Maybe he wants a favor. Maybe he wants you to come to his place instead of go to your place. And in this feeling of him needing you for something, there's something that feels safe about that, to continue just accepting the fact that he needs something from you, versus someone who actually would see you, would want to serve you, would want to help you, would want to hear your opinions and your thoughts. For some reason, it's safer for you to hide in a place where you feel needed. But as a result, you don't get your need to be seen met. And as a result, you don't feel very happy or fulfilled in that relationship. Number 2, another example is that you tend to be a shapeshifter as you're getting to know someone. Yeah, because what can happen is, as we're dating, we want to put our best foot forward, right? We're out there and we're trying to be pleasing to the person, because as women, a lot of times we think, oh, we need to be what they want so that they'll like us back. When in reality, a man is looking for a map to figure out, what does she want? How can I please her? How can I put a smile on her face? And so if you're out there and he asks you, where do you want to go to eat? And you're like, I don't care, wherever you want to go. What do you want to do? I don't know, whatever you think. We're always kind of offloading the decision. Now, to a healthy man, after a while, this is going to feel tiring. He's going to be like, I'm always having to choose, always don't know what she wants. Who is this woman? Does she even like me? And he's going to start to feel that way. But for a man who's more self-centered or narcissistic or toxic, he's going to think, wow, okay, this woman doesn't have any preferences. She does what I want. I don't have to ever consider her feelings. And so it's going to bring you into a relationship like that, where you're going to feel invisible because that person doesn't even want to see you. And the last example is, as you're deciding to date someone, you might feel really cloudy or unsure, or I don't know, should I go forward with this guy? Do I really like him? And you're just kind of stirring around. You can't really figure out, is this guy good for you, or is this guy not good for you? Because the reality is, there's a part of you that's ignored some of your feelings in this situation. You're almost afraid to actually know the truth about what you feel about this person, because if you did, you would have to give them up. You would decide, oh, I don't think they're right for me. And so something is happening within you that's not letting you be clear about what you want and need to be able to communicate that to the person, and to really show up in authenticity about what you feel about this experience. So sometimes you can just go along for a long time in a relationship or a dating process at the beginning without making any decision, because there's a part of you that just kind of gets clouded because you're even not seen by yourself. Which brings me to the good news about the situation, because maybe you felt invisible, you felt like you're not pretty enough, you're not this enough, you're not good enough, and it can feel like, oh, there's something wrong with me, that I'm not getting chosen or seen. And the good news is that oftentimes when we're not getting seen, it's because of some of these examples that I just shared, because of the way that we're showing up, because of the shape shifting we're doing, because of the struggle we have to really see ourselves first and really feel that validation of that we're worthy to be seen. And so the good news is that these are all things that you can grow and change, so that you can change how you experience men showing up with you. So what do you do if you are experiencing some of these things? Well, the thing I want to share is it's a process of seeing yourself and letting yourself be seen. And this can happen in a lot of different ways. But the first few things that I'll share about that is practice. Practice trying to see yourself. What do you really like? Maybe someone asks you, what movie do you want to see? And you're like, I don't know, I can't think of any, I don't care. That's your first response. But think about it a little bit more, like what would feel good? What kind of movie do you tend to like? Where are there feelings and preferences and thoughts that you're avoiding seeing in yourself because you haven't taken the time to really just see them and figure out what they are? The second half of that is find those people in your life that see you and practice sharing things with them. So you've probably had those friends in your life where you feel like they really see you. Sometimes they even see the things that you're not saying. They're really tuned into you. If you don't have those kind of people in your life, it's good to start finding new people who really appreciate you, validate you, and really just acknowledge you have feelings and that you're important. So being with those kind of people is going to start to change that feeling in yourself, so that you can start to show up proud, excited, putting yourself out there, and as a result be seen by men in the dating and relationship process. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you know that this is something that you struggle with, I want to invite you to 2 different groups, 2 different levels. I have one group called Captivate Him with Ease. It's a Facebook group that's year-round, that's always available to you, that there's different places for you to share and just, talk about what's going on for you, so that you can be seen in a safe community. The second group I want to invite you to is an 8-week coaching group, where this is a more secure container where we are a small group of women going through similar things, where we can share and be seen by others and practice some of the things that I'm talking about. It's an amazing process to be in a safe group like this, and I've seen it transform many, many women's lives. So I want to invite you to join me if this calls to you. All right, my friends, I can't wait to see you on the next video. Until then, so much love. Take care.